taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Westbrook passes to Money. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Money's got 5 points in the quarter.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Augustine dishes to Meeks. Out to the right wing. Drummond working against Adams. Feeds it to Augustine. Smith kicks to Meeks. Detroit, no good that time either.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
And it drops once again. The bucket from Money. Money's got 25 points in the game. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
Meeks can't hit.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Smith drives in. Boozer passes to Meeks. That's good. Meeks got 9.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Thunder. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
We've got 2 teams here shooting the ball so well, and neither one ever hesitates to pull the trigger. I mean, this is a great matchup.
Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Money. Trying his luck deep, and the shot is good. Money's got 10 points in just the second half.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Smith bounces high off the rim and drops. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Money. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 31 points for Money.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And Augustine kicks to Boozer. Augustine in the corner. He feeds it to Meeks. The tray. Smith missing again.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
The dish now to Ibaka. No good. And Detroit the other way now. Augustine with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Smith kicks to Meeks. Augustine dishes to Smith. Pistons passing it around. And it's Smith again missing.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
For Detroit, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, they've been a relatively
nice shooting.
about 72% as a
Now here's Westbrook. Burks covering. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 9.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
The Pistons shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. On the court for the Pistons, Monroe and Drummond there inside. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Singler in at the 3, the small forward.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Shoots a 3. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls for Money. Money's got 34 points. Drummond sets the screen for Burks. Monroe the pass to Burks. He kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Puts up a 3. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. Perkins got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Kicks it to Burks. Drummond sets the screen for Burks. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Burks has been putting up the numbers. 9 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the
Down.
got a pair of three-point shots.
Let's go. You're up.
Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Nice shot from the wing. And the Thunder with some changes. McGarry comes in for Steven Adams, and Money subbed in for Durant. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Boozer a screen on Westbrook. Burks dishes to Boozer. Pass to Burks. Smith on the wing, looking to get back on track here, and he gets it to go. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Westbrook, here we go. Pass to McGarry. Here's Money, expanding his range. Rebound, Detroit. Boozer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Up top, Burks. He's covered by Westbrook. Burks kicks to Boozer. Good D by Jones. The Thunder leading by 23. Outside Westbrook. There's the pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Traps in the tray. Money's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
The feed now to Boozer. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. And that's now 11 points for Smith.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Fires from deep. Another triple for Money.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Burks kicks to Boozer. Dishes to Burks. Back to Smith. Smith left side. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the fourth. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Money. Money's got 42 in the game. The Pistons have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Smith kicks to Boozer. Thunder with the rebound. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And Steve, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
From beyond the arc, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Money's got 48.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Fade away, off the left rim and out.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
And it's Smith missing. Takes a three. Basket good.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thanks, guys.